Hello. Hi, footprinters. How's everyone going? Finally having a chance to clean my desk up. Mhm. It's been an interesting week, I hear, with Donald picking his picks for cabinet. Not getting any better. So let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at some of the headlines there, hey? Yes, Australia has split with the US on the Palestine vote. Australia has voted in the UN for Palestinian nationhood. And New Zealand as well. Sided with 154 countries, including the UK, New Zealand, and France, to vote in favour on the motion which recognised Palestinian sovereignty in the occupied Palestinian territory, including East Jerusalem, and of the Arab population in the occupied Syrian Golan over their natural resources. And they also backed second draft resolution which condemned Israel for actions related to the 2006 oil slick off Beirut's coast to compensate Lebanon over the countries and other countries involved. Our little country is finding some backbone. Well, you know. China. Xi Jinping brings multi-billion-dollar charm to Peru. For Anthony Albanese is calling for calm amongst leaders. Donald Trump threatens with these tariffs and all that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, J Cat lady. You're never early. I know, sweetheart. It's nice to see you in early. Hi, Teresa. Hey, Darian. Yeah. I think Donald Trump is going to destroy your country. Well, we hope not. I'm just going to do a card count. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Chrissy. That's your great grandson saying hi to you. His name is Edward. Hello, Edward. How are you, sweetheart? He's all smiles because she said, "Oh, that's very sweet. You going to behave for your great Grammy or great grandma?" Hi, Apple. Yeah, we're going to wait for a few more people to join. But, there is, yeah. What is this? Okay. Throughout his has relentlessly bashed Biden's electric vehicle mandate, calling it outlandish and cruel. With Trump as the new president-elect, what could that mean for his close friend, Elon Musk, Tesla company? Getting rid of the 7,500 EV tax credit put in place by Biden. This could push consumers to choose to buy a gas-powered car over electric vehicle. Most believe this will remove all big auto companies to keep constructing electric vehicles. So, independent readers who choose this could push consumers to choose to buy gas-powered car over electric vehicles. Most believe this will remove all big auto corporations' incentive to keep constructing electric vehicles, which would put Musk in a good position. Hello, Roland Baker. Crazies are out of their cages. Yeah, going to be interesting. Hmm. So I'm going to do another card count because things got a little bit chaotic in here. And yeah, two, second deck I'm counting up. Okay, right number of cards. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've been watching a couple of Midas Touch things about Trump voters who are now looking at who is looking to appoint, and they're appalled, and they're saying, "What? What? This guy's gonna?" And it's like, well, what did you expect? What did you expect? But anyway, so who has a question? Would you like me to look at the next week? I think we'll look at the next week in the oh, there it is. Okay. So we'll start with the White House, with the Biden administration. What is the next week looking at like for them? Right. He's 10 years old. Wow. Not Biden. J. Cat Lady's great grandson. All right. They are slowing down things to a point, bringing things to a halt. There's some legalities here. So this is for the next week with the Biden administration. Will we hear any election news from Biden soon? Okay. Well, I am looking at the next week in the Biden administration. So I'll have a look at that specific question afterward, after this. Coming out with energy, a build-up of energy, and coming out with an important message. So it could be related to the election. Growth, new growth. That could be new evidence. There's still other things they have to deal with. So, hello, we've got a card of validation here, a card of triumph. Now, this is within the Biden administration, so this is interesting. Interesting. We've got the Nine of Swords here. Um, feel like restlessness, fears building up, trying to calm people. I feel like it's trying to calm people more than anything, saying, look, things are not as dire. as they appear. Um, I get messages here underneath the carving underneath there is of two people fighting, and I feel like the message is if you go to bed at night fearing the conflict, um, that's all you will dream about, and you will wake up. Don't let possible conflict overtake your dreams. Hi, Anne. Hi, Debbie Fitzsimmons. Oh, justice. So the week is ending up with justice stepping in. Now, this is interesting. Very interesting. So we have justice stepping in. What is this important news? Is this about the election? You have to leave shortly. Oh, Anne, we'll have to have a chat, darling. Manipulation. Important news about manipulation. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean it's a grand announcement saying they have proof of this, that, or the other, but they do have some important news. Now, this could mean an end to worries. No, I haven't. I'll have to watch it. Sterling's pop-up video. Exactly these cards. Ooh, ooh, wait, what? What? I don't think Sterling does cards, does he? Or the same? He got the same message that I'm getting from the cards. Oh, I'll have to go and check it out. The message behind them. That things are going to come to a, a stop. Wow, Sterling is very good. So yeah, this is the Biden administration for the next week, and yeah, if you'd like to link it, yeah, you can. I'll definitely watch it. Oh boy, a bit cool this morning. My robe is too hot. That lovely scarf you sent me, Anne, which I can throw on and it keeps me warm, is actually in another room. I think I'll just, rather than put my sleeves in the robe, just put the robe over my shoulders. How's that? Yeah. It's only an 8-minute video. Okay. I'll certainly have a look at it. Yeah, please try and link it, Anne, if you can. So, and what we're looking at this week is justice stepping in. Imagine Matt Gates as Attorney General. Come on. That's a joke. Hmm. Do they have proof, definitive, irrefutable proof? The end The light at the end of the tunnel is there. Mm. Oh, yeah. It's about their loyalty to the Trump, yeah. Mm. Justice stepping in, light at the end of the tunnel. Wow. What have they got? That's better. I'm warmer, but not too warm. It feels like I'm wearing a fur coat, a luscious purple fur coat. It's not, it's a bathrobe. It's a furry bathrobe. Anyway, but I am wearing a very, very high end Gucci scarf, and it's the real deal. There's a place in Japan, series of shops called a Book Off, Super Bizarre Book Off, and there's one in Kawasaki that has a lot of luxury items for virtually. Pick this up for $40 Australian. It's a real deal Gucci scarf, and I looked it up to place it on places like Etsy or eBay or something. They start at $320, go up to $500, and to buy a brand new scarf from Gucci, just not this pattern because it's an older pattern, but the equivalent in price and quality, $850. Wow. I also got a very cute little couch purse, little coin purse thingy. So yeah. Anyway, had to say bargain. So I'm going high end today with my $15 best and less bathrobe and my Gucci scarf. Anyway, yeah. They had some Hermes, and I was thinking, it'd be nice to get an Hermes, but I didn't really like what they had. So they were a little bit more expensive too. Because, of course, Hermes is the creme de la creme. But Gucci's just as good. Anyway, and I love the flowers. I love the print. I thought it just gorgeous. Fell in love with it. Mm. So, mm. Anyway, had a lot of fun in Japan. Mm. So, what do we know about the what is there going to be any news about the election results? I'm going to let you guys know in the next couple of weeks about Christmas deal that I'll have coming up. Okay. And yeah. Okay. What do we need to know about the election results? Wow. 10 of Swords. It was a betrayal. It was a betrayal. But it is things are darkest before the dawn. What what is going to happen with them? Leader stepping up. Renewal of leadership. What needs to happen is renewed leadership, but not necessarily Trump. That could be. Now, Swords, King of Swords is the military, legal, the sharp mind protector, but the King of Wands is the protective king, the passionate king, the one who is creative, not impulsive, but inspires others. What is the outcome going to be? The Hermit. This is interesting. Hi, Pamela Bryant. What do we need to know about the election results? This is the king coming to the defense. You're betrayed. There will be hermit, isolation. Ambitious, action-oriented, driven to succeed, and fast thinking. This is somebody's ambition, and they betrayed a whole lot of people. Lost opportunity, lack of planning and foresight. Okay. Compassionate, caring, emotionally stable. I feel like the hermit, shining light on, going away, studying things, shining light on it. Intuitive, in flow. Shining a light on it. I feel like this might be Trump in his efforts to. Trump was behind it. So, betrayal, what they need to do is show the proof. Show the proof. That's the little leaves. A light is going to get shone on everything. Now, it's up to states to certify the results. Have until a certain date to certify their results. Will they do it? Yes, he is. Yeah, he's at the Anthony Albanese is over there too, Patricia. How are you? Have any of the states certified the results? I'm interested in that. One of my subscribers got an email. Okay, interesting question. Will there be a presidential recount that shows Harris won? Okay, let's have a look. Hi, BMC. Will there be a presidential recount? Let's have a look. I know she's raising money for it. Will there be a presidential recount? That is a good sign. Exposing the facade, the illusion that Trump won. The Page of Pentacles. Now, the certification date is December 17. It depends on the margin in each state. And if the margin is within so much, I think the recount is automatic. So maybe Pennsylvania was a lot tighter than people thought. Mm-hmm. Who supposedly won? And who's the Democrat there? Recount. Casey. If they do a recount, because everything's on the one ballot, do they just do the House or the Senate? He won in Pennsylvania. Did Casey win in Pennsylvania? That's a card of validation of the balancing, a redistribution. So I think that's yes. Wait and see. Or the House or the Senate? Anyway, presidential recount. I think I just drew a card on that, didn't I? Okay. Let's have a look at what is going on in the Trump administration this week. Okay. Well, the president-elect's team. Oh, interesting thing to open up with for this week for the president-elect's team. Defeat. What an interesting card to open up with. Now, I said let's have a look at Trump's administration or his team for this week. And the first card that comes up is the Five of Swords, the card of defeat, the card of things wrong, people turning away from him, going to extreme measures and people turning away and it ending up in defeat anyway, thinking he's won, but he hasn't. Communications, lots of communications, lots of back and forth, sprouting lies within those communication. I feel like I honestly, the word that entered my head and scrolled across my eye is very faintly. It's when they scroll across my eye, it's sort of like clear font on a blue sky. So you can see the words, but they're not solid. There. And I got ass covering. Sometimes I'll get scrolling across my eye. The font it's usually always on blue, but the font is darker and very clear. Anyway, I can always read it, but yeah. Um, yeah, and that means that's a certainty. So anyway, what else is going on with the Trump team this week? Holding back, pulling up. Lots of wands here. Now, he really wants to charge forward. He wants to take over. He's looking at ways to take over now, but he can't, of course. But there's also pulling back. Communications, lines of communication, I'm feeling, are not. It's like, whoa, what the heck? It's going back to the start. Going back to the start. A new journey. Strength. So look, he hasn't got terrible cards. I mean, fighting back with strength. Patience. Going back to the start. And strength. Is this strength against them or for them? Hollow. No, not every Democrat won, but I do feel that possibly the House recounts might flip the House, but we'll have a look at that in a bit. Interesting. An offer. Is showing strength. Patience. Patience shutting the tiger's mouth or the lion's mouth. Oh, thank you. I couldn't believe when I saw how much it cost to buy one of these secondhand. It's a Gucci. That I got it for the price I did. which was almost 10% of the starting price for the secondhand Gucci scarf. So I went online and I found all the tips to authenticate the scarf, and it is the real deal. And yeah, so this is interesting. Going to start off weak, pull back, fresh start, back to the beginning, and then patience, closing the line's mouth, hollow victory. Is this Trump being shut down? Yes, I am. We're still in spring. Summer starts on the 1st of December. Is this Trump being shut down? Let's have a look. Is this Trump being shut down? Success after struggle? Possibly. We'll wait and see if he does succeed and is sworn in as president. Show your support to the office. It's always wise to show your support to the office, not the man. If you don't like the man in there, at least show your support for the office. But know that. Yeah. I remember going back and looking at the Harris versus Trump race. And one of my videos, I'm sure I said that there would be the vote and then delay, and then Kamala would win. I don't know if that's still going to be the case. Let's have a look. Get a different deck. Celtic Tarot, Universal Celtic Tarot here. And Kamala Harris. What will a recount show she'd won? The moon. Things were not as they seem, hidden below the surface. The Chariot, victory. And look at this. The blue heather. Hang on, guys, I'll just mute this. I've just got to pull the door, guys, and yeah, somebody's in a bit of pain and he doesn't want to disturb you guys. So hang on. Hey, Pop, could you freshen my coffee? I'll come to the door and get it. Not at the moment, but if you could. Here, just go and grab the cup, please. Yeah, I'll put this on the little board table. No. Yes, darling. He's gonna freshen up my coffee afterwards. Oh, feel like Mrs. Slocum. And I am unanimous in that. If you've ever watched Are You Being Served, you'll know who Mrs. Slocum is. An episode where she's showing off some fur coats, and it's just quite funny. No. Hi, Barb's Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I was muted for a minute. I just had to ask James to do something for me before he left. So yeah. Yeah, blue. I don't know if blue heather has some significance, but I don't know if it's heather even, but it's very, I feel like it looks like a blue wave, doesn't it? Will she be declared the winner? Ace of Pentacles. Long shadows. Here she is getting ready to march through a new door into a new thing. Going to be interesting. The last couple of series were on the down wane, but I did watch an episode. This is Are You Being Served? I did watch an episode where, Mrs. Slocum's cat features prominently in her conversation, and she was in there's some very funny episodes in the last couple of seasons. Mrs. Slocum is dressed as a punk rocker because she's been to a party with Mr. What's his name? Humphreys the night before. And she's on the CB radio talking to a Scottish truck driver who's driving a load of high explosives. And she's explaining about the silver cups she has on her mantle. They're for her pussy, because every time she displays it, she wins a prize. And you hear the truck going, crash, and then a huge explosion. I have to say, of all the comments coming up about the cat, that one, I was laughing so hard. My sinuses froze, mate. I got this huge headache right in the middle of it. I couldn't breathe. Endurance and resilience. Oh, thank you very much, Pamela. So, yeah. Yeah, it wins prizes every time she shows it. It was just hilarious. It was such a funny episode. Yeah. Anyway, you've seen that episode when they got the CB radio in and they decided to do a serial, yeah. One of my favorites is I watched Tangled Web. Captain Peacock, gee, what a womanizer. I mean, come on. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand, which is not embarking on a retrospective on what are some of the funniest episodes of Are You Being Served? will not be stopped or killed easily. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pamela Bryant. I, although I'd love to do that. um, mm. Yes, you did, and we're not going back over it again, Steve. You're just going to have to go and look back. No, we're doing. I've done a look at the Biden administration, what's happening there for this week, and it's sort of like maybe some very interesting things coming out to halt some progress. I just had a look at the Trump team for the next week. Interesting. Feel like they're going to be going back to the start, and patience is going to be shutting Trump's mouth for some reason. I had a look at if a presidential recount is done, will it favour Kamala? And yes, it looks like it might. Somebody asked me about somebody in Kentucky. Okay, so I'll just go back up the thing here. Yeah. Anyone think about Kentucky, Blackburn versus Johnson? Did the Democrat win? Is this Senate race or a House race? The House was very close. I feel like a few recounts might rebalance things there. At the moment, Trump's team have claimed it, but you think did the Democrat win? Ace of Wands. That's a yes. But there's going to be some anxiety until it's proven. I think if they're going to be a recount, Ten of Swords. No, I don't think they'll be able to prove it. Knight of Cups. Somebody else asked, is the certification going to be pushed back? Because I don't feel that some of the states are going to be very happy about certifying the results of the election yet. Who's Mark Elias? Senate. Okay. Yeah, no, I think that yeah, things might stand as they are there, even though mm, I don't know who Mark Elias is. Um, anyway, will the state be ready to certify the election on December 17, or will it be pushed back? Resilience, courage, persistence, test of faith, and boundaries. They're not going to be, this is not quite there. So to me, this is saying, look, the states aren't. Yeah. Anyway, this is not quite there. Vigilance. I feel there's going to be states that were like clear, but I feel like the battleground states. Here is determination, not determination. Last night. Venture impulsiveness, investigation. I think someone might put pressure on them to certify it by then, but if they're not ready, will the certification be pushed back? Yes or no? That's yes. Strength and patience, at least in some battleground states. Look, there are some where it's clear. Okay. Some states where it's clear and they'll be ready, but there are others where, hmm, I feel like it will be the swing states that certification will be delayed in. They don't want to be accused of hmm. No, I feel like red states, like the real clear ones in the middle, the Midwest, the highly rural ones, I think they'll they'll certify. I think some of the blue states will, but there's going to be a few where no, there's going to be different provincial ballots. What are they? Hi, Annie. I got your email, darling. As you may know, I've been away, got back last weekend, did a short live on Monday, and yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Um, Annie, I don't know what's going on with you got a email saying that your payment went through on the 8th of November. You shouldn't, if you have been a member of mine, just know that I shut down memberships. So if you're still getting money taken out, I do apologize. I will go and investigate that, okay? Because I shut down my membership, okay? So there shouldn't be money coming out for my members. So if you're still getting charged, I'm just going to have a quick look at something, okay, guys? Just give me a minute. Guys, look, I just had a quick look. Apparently memberships are still being paid, and I you know, so I'm going to go in and have a look at that, okay? And because I did cancel memberships, because I do not feel that at this stage I can give you any value for money that way, and that's not fair on you guys. So if send me an email if you have had membership taken out, okay? But it might be best if you have that direct deposit set up to cancel it or something, okay? Maybe it's just taken a while, but I'll have to investigate, okay? If you lose your mail-in ballot and go in person to vote, you cast a provisional ballot. It will be counted if your other ballot wasn't counted. Okay. Okay, yeah. I remember we put in for a mail-in ballot for one of the elections, and I didn't get here or something, and we had to go in and we did a provisional ballot as well. So yeah. UPS was, yeah. Mm. I mean, we do have mail-in voting here. You can apply for it. Most of the time, the best thing to do is to go. We have paper ballots, so we don't have the machines or anything like that. It's all done by hand. I mean, I can understand we've got like 1/10 of the population of less than 10% of the population of America, and you're voting. The numbers of people voting hand recounts. But if we can do it, um, and as it's done in the States, I don't see why the States can't do paper ballots as well and do the count. And it's usually pretty quick come out. But, that's. Mm. Anyway, will the Senate confirm Trump's picks? Who's the new Senate leader? Who was elected the new Senate majority leader for the Republicans? Does anyone know? Who is, by rights, the actual leader? Thune. Thune's. He's a moderate, I understand. Is Thune's going to stick up to Trump? Mm. Or is he going to toe the Trump line? No, he's not Margot. Yeah. Okay, Thune. Oh, he's going to stick up to Trump. Yeah, he's not one to lie down and just say, yes, sir. No, sir, 3 bags full, sir. Now, his cabinet picks, they have to go through Senate confirmation hearings. Will the Senate confirm them? Lots of dissatisfaction. Lots of dissatisfaction. The bulk of them, they're not going to confirm. They're going to say, find somebody else. Maybe 1 in 4. Mm. It's gonna be, some of these things are gonna be tied up for ages. It Yeah, Trump is gonna be waiting and waiting, and yeah, I'm making the assumption here that Trump, is sworn in. Recess appointments. Oh, really, Judge Otaro? I don't know what that is, but let's have a look here. Okay. Recess appointment. Recess appointments clause authorising the President to make temporary appointments when the Senate is not in session was adopted by the Constitution without dissent and without debate. Okay. When the Senate is not in session. Ah. But it's a temporary appointment. Biden is still the president. It's not Trump's in Trump's purview to call a recess, is it? Isn't it the Senate Majority Leader who calls a recess? Yeah, you're going to try, but I don't think they're going to. I wonder if they're going to have a secret vote about Speaker of the House. Will they have a secret vote for Speaker of the House? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Well, he'll probably will do recess appointments according to the Constitution, hey? 220 days. Hmm. Will there be a secret vote for Speaker of the House? Limbo. Interesting. The end of their next session. And I can adjourn Congress. Oh, any Republican senator seeking a coveted leadership position in the United States Senate must agree to recess appointments in the Senate. No, he's not going to agree. Okay. Has Thune kissed the ring? No, he's going. All nominees deserve their day in court, deserve a confirmation hearing and an opportunity to be vetted. Yeah, it's all a bit tricky for me. Yeah, Dems control the Senate. Rolandi Biden. Yes, Biden is still president. Hmm. Is Biden consulting thing to do? Well, we'll have a look. I was just reading a little bit about research. Mm. Justice will prevail. So whatever, um, is Biden considering something drastic, has immunity to save our democracy? I'd say that's a yes. What sort of thing? He has justice on his side, so it doesn't have to be that drastic. The Empress. Some people see this as Russia. That's the first thought that hopped into my mind actually when I saw the card today. Um, Debate and some celebration. Yeah, Trump asked Biden to leave. If Biden left now, Kamala Harris would be sworn in as president. Biden might step down, but that doesn't mean Trump steps up because his term does not start until such and such. That means if Biden stepped down, Kamala Harris would be sworn in as president, and then it will be all systems go on the fight back. So let's have a look. Is there a presidential recount happening? Yes, presidential recount will happen. Will it prove Harris won? Prove she was held back. That's not necessarily the same as proving she won. Secrets, lies, and spies. Okay, guys, I am going to wrap it up for the day. Thank you for joining me. Look, it's going to be chaos for a few months. It really is. There's going to be backs and forths. There's going to be attempts to stop investigations. Um, there's going to be threats. There's going to be possibly outbreaks. The next 2 months, in terms of the aftermath of the election over the next 2 months. Let's have a quick look. There's revisiting, review, commitments, partnerships. The truth will out, the ultimate truth. See this as a happy ending. Things are darkest before the dawn. maybe some heartbreak. Tightrope. Mm, prevarication. I will be back again next week, guys. Um, I will investigate what's going on with my memberships because I did cancel them, and you shouldn't have money being taken out of your account. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, but they always do that. Okay, then I will talk to you next week. And everyone take care, stay healthy, stay happy, stay hopeful, my darling, stay hopeful and stay laughing. Okay? Okay, bye bye.